Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck, and I am very, very happy to be bringing you the finals in today's Amateur Let It Ride. We have got Noodlemaker versus Frag on Shakuras Plateau, Terran versus Protoss here. This is going to be tons of fun. Actually, Noodlemaker is the Protoss, so Protoss versus Terran, I guess if we did in that order. However, Frag spawning up here as the red Terran. Up in the top left and the bottom right, Noodlemaker is blue Protoss. Cross positions here on MLG Shakuras Plateau. So going to be kind of interesting here. Probably going to be gearing up for a potentially long game, a good macro game. This is a good map for taking expands on. It's a very easy expand to a natural to take and defend. So we could potentially see a good macro game here, which is always tons of fun. We're going to be watching Noodlemaker here for just a little bit. Let's take a look at what his build order is going to be. I'm always interested in what our Protoss players do early in the game. Can be extremely interesting. Anyway, we'll be okay. Yeah, I would, except I don't know how. They changed the format from Justin TV, and I don't know how to add a moderator. If you know how to add a moderator, go ahead and tell me on the chat there, and I'll add you, Act 2. I'd like to have you as a moderator anyway. You or Swift or both. But pretty standard opener here. We do have a cybernetic score going down for Noodlemaker. He does have a fast expand here for Frag, so not bad. And double racks. Going to be getting out, looks like just Marines here for a little while. No gas yet. He does have his orbital command up and running. Mules on the way. There goes a gas right now. Double gas right now. Yeah, Swift. If you know how to, if you can tell me how to add somebody as a moderator, I'll do it. For some reason, I can't figure out how to add somebody. They changed the format on me. Maybe I just need to log in as alt StarCraft, I guess. Okay, but the expand for Frag is down. He does have a bunker here with nobody in it. However, it will be good for defense if he does choose to put somebody in it, so that is nice and handy. And let's take a look here. How come I can't mod anybody? I don't get it. Well, I'm sort of stuck. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, I guess I can't sit and focus on that all day, but I would mod somebody. I can't figure out how to do it for some reason. It used to be so easy. Now it's changed. I can't even find how to do it. More bunkers going down here for Frag. Looks like he is going to be getting his 2-base strat. Cruising, cruising, cruising. And here comes a good stalker force from Noodlemaker. Blink is complete. Looks like he is going to be going for some Blink stalker play. Could be pretty good, especially since Frag does not have tons of defense right now. He does have these double bunkers. Those will be tough to get rid of, I think, initially. But after that, he should be in pretty decent shape. Another bunker going down. I think this is the right move by Frag. It looks like he is going to be able to defend this now. I don't know. We'll see. That's not quite enough stalkers. He's going to have to get some more in. There's some more reinforcements. Noodlemaker probably needs to expand, I think, at this point, though. Frag is going to be in pretty decent shape at this point. Linking up there. Nice positioning, getting away from those bunkers. That was a great play there. Now they're doing a lot of damage, just nullifying all the bunkers. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Wow, good amount of damage there from Noodlemaker. But it looks like Frag is going to be able to hold on here. Not bad. Let's take a look at the units tab. Frag did lose quite a bit of SCVs because of that, so that's kind of brutal. However, he did hold on. He does have a double base now, so he's going to be in pretty decent shape. Let's take a look at what he's teching to. Looks like he's going to be sticking with barracks units here for just a little while. He does have infantry level 1 on the way, so that's nice. Noodlemaker is going to take an expand behind that. Units lost shows that Noodlemaker indeed did lose quite a bit more in that exchange. Wow. But nice looking defense here from Frag. And armor level 1 going down for Frag as well. He's looking to be in pretty decent shape. Let's take a look at he's got a good scan going down here. He does see the timing. Not much else going on right now for Noodlemaker, though, so that's kind of the trouble for him. He's got to figure out something else to tech to than just Blink Stalkers, I think, at this point. And Frag going to be cruising out across the map. I think he liked what he saw. He's taken some SCVs with him. Not bad. That's a lot of Marines and a lot of Marauders. Looks like he may be in pretty decent shape. Noodlemaker is going to have a lot of work cut out for him. It's going to come down to good force fielding here, I think. Getting some stalkers up on the high ground. Those will come in a little handy, but not too much. They'll be out of range of most of everything. And here comes the attack. Ooh, good force fields there. May not quite be enough, though. Ooh, and scanning the high ground. Getting in range of those might as well while he is waiting for those force fields to disappear. And here comes the rest of the attack. Frag moving up now into the high game, and there's the GG instantly from Noodlemaker. Way too big of a force to deal with, especially when he couldn't toss down any more force fields. Very, very well done there by Frag. We'll be going into game number 2 here in just a moment. Well played. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab, always alt StarCraft. We will see you guys then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack, and we have got live tournament action coming at you right now. I am very, very excited for game number 2 between these guys. Phenomenal players, both of these guys. So Frag versus Noodlemaker. We're going to be playing on MLG's Metalopolis. Noodlemaker will be spawning at the 8 o'clock position as the blue Protoss. Frag will be spawning as the purple Terran at the 2 o'clock position. So, yeah, what's that? GB Forum swag. Good luck, have fun. Good manners. No problem. There's the good luck right there. He is going to be advertising GB Forums swag, whatever that is. Go check it out. No problem there. You guys can always advertise your stuff as long as it's good stuff. Don't advertise stuff that's like bad, like a porn site or something like that. Nobody cares here. We don't want that stuff, and we always try and use good language. Always try and use good language. At Alt StarCraft, that is one of our things that we just try and do. Try and be nice, kind, and use good language. No abusive, no foul language. Got to leave that stuff somewhere else. There are other places for it. But Frag going to be going for a little bit of a wall off here. Well, actually, probably not a wall off quite yet. Look at this. He's going to be putting his barracks in the back, just using that for sight to make sure nobody sneaks into the base too early to hide a pylon or anything like that. So it's a good play there to keep something near your ramp so that you can just kind of keep an eye on what's going on. So nice job there. Gateway going down here for Noodlemaker. Looks like fairly standard opener so far. Nothing strange. He is going to be scouting in the correct direction. Lucky him. A nice choice there. Refinery going down. We do have one gas going down for Noodlemaker as well. And any moment we will probably see... Well, he needs to saturate the gas. Needs to build his cyber core. Where is it? What's going on here? There's the cyber core. Double rack so far from Frag. Frag looking to be in pretty good shape. So far, there goes the reactor on barracks number 1. Going to be getting out some Marines there. Is he going to go for a fairly fast expand this time? I am wondering. We shall see. It doesn't look like it. Looks like his timing window there is starting to pass, so he may wait just a little bit longer for that. Chrono Boost going down on the cyber core. For Noodlemaker, does have his gas saturated now. That is always good to see. And Stalker going to be coming out to take care of this SCV. It is best of 5. Best of 5. So this is game 2 out of 5. Frag saying no cheese. Okay, thanks. However, we are going to have what appears to be a 4-gate. So let's take a look at units here. Is he going to cut probe production? That is the question. If it's a Korean 4-gate, he will be cutting probe production. It kind of looks like it could potentially be a Korean 4-gate. And there are no more probes being produced right now, so it appears that we are about to see a Korean 4-gate executed against a Terran player. We'll see if that is going to work. Could be interesting. Maybe not pushing out quite yet, so kind of interested to see what he's going to do. He is, however, getting another assimilator. Maybe he's going to go for Blink Stalker. I don't know. I mean, he's just warping in right now, so he's not producing any more probes. Going to get a little bit more gas. Some more pylons here. Looks like he's just going to be massing up an army, I think. Frag going to be taking the expand. Little nice timing here. It's going out right around the 7-minute mark, which is just what you want. Pretty good timing there. Factory going down now for Frag, and another barracks and the engineering base. So looking pretty solid here. He's going to go for a fairly standard, probably tank Marine Marauder with some medevac support. I assume that the Stargate will go down right after the factory. But a lot of stalkers here. Is scouted right away there by Frag, so that's good. He did scout the size of that army, and Noodlemaker going to be pushing out immediately. So look at this. Bunkers going down immediately. Frag knows that he's going to have to defend here. There will not be any blink or nothing, anything like that. Got to be nice, though, Frag. Always say nice things. And here come some stalkers. I don't know. I mean, Frag might be in pretty decent shape here. He's going to have several bunkers down. If he can get those suckers populated, he should be in pretty decent shape. He could probably put some units up here on the high ground, too. Not bad. Oh, Frag being very active with his chat, though. That is kind of fun. Pretty good shape. Frag taking out all of those tanking zealots there pretty fast, so he looks to be in pretty decent shape here. Here comes some more zealots, and here comes attack number 2 from Noodlemaker. Got to see some kiting here from Frag. There we go. There's some good kiting. That's what we wanted to see. Back them up. Stay around your bunkers until you are a bigger army. More stalkers on the way. Yeah, got to stay back against these bunkers here, it looks like, for just a little while. Wow, Noodlemaker saying, get that statue out of my way. I don't blame him. That statue's pretty ugly. Nice defense here from Noodlemaker. I mean, from a Frag. I'm getting them confused now. But yeah, really good defense. I mean, he probably could toss down another bunker here. Maybe even just salvage this one would probably be an okay idea at this point. More zealots. Always got to have those tanks. A little bit of kiting here is always a good thing from Frag, potentially. Nice repair on that bunker. Doing a lot of damage here. Frag holding on, doing a great job, it looks like. Noodlemaker trying to keep those stalkers alive is having just a little bit of trouble. Here comes some reinforcements yet again. 4 more zealots. Got to keep those zealots cruising in there. Tanking the damage. Wow, this bunker's still staying alive. I bet those marauders in there rather have a lot of kills. I bet they've got a lot of kills. I wonder if we can select them. No, we can't. Frag saying, get out! Still does not want this attack to continue. He's having to do a lot of work to hold this off. Ouch! Killing his own unit there. That is no fun. There's some reinforcements. That was what we wanted to see. Any upgrades going? Let's take a look. Yes. Level 1 for infantry. That's going to be nice. Trying to take down that bunker. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Nice force fields is correct. But that bunker still lives. Unbelievable stuff there. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Great, great job. Great defense here by Frag. And let's take a look at units here for just a moment. He is indeed significantly ahead economically. Noodlemaker having to back out here, and now Frag in great shape. Probably could go ahead and send these guys back to work. However, he does need to go out and scout that his opponent is no longer here. But expand going down for Noodlemaker. He is going to need it. Got to transition out of this 4K pressure here right away. Frag is doing a phenomenal job. Look at his economy just rocking and rolling. He's been doing a lot of good macro behind that. We've got medevacs on the way. This is going to be super helpful. He is, however, supply locked here for just a moment, but going to be remedying that here pretty quick. There goes a supply depot there. Supply depot, blah, blah, blah. And another supply depot there. But pretty solid. So, I mean, Noodlemaker's got ground to make up. Units lost is going to show he is indeed significantly behind there as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of room to go here. Lots of things that he's going to have to do to hold on. He's got a pretty decent-sized army for defense. Moving down to the low ground right now is probably a good idea. Frag has got a significant force, however. They do have +1 already out. Oh, man, that's going to be really, really good for them. Those units are going to be in great shape. Noodlemaker is taking his expand. He's looking pretty solid there. Probably an expand from, oh, look at that. I say that. And what does Frag have for us? But an command center. Almost ready to go. And he is going to be sending it over right away. That is his third base. This is great timing just after that attack was completely held off. Now we do have medevacs on the field. Looking pretty good here. More on the way. Factory not going to be useful here. It doesn't look like. Looks like he's going to go straight for extra racks. 3 of them on the way here in just a moment. Pretty solid. And a robotics facility for Noodlemaker. Good transition here. But, I mean, this is exactly what he's got to do to try and get back into this game. He's probably going to have to go straight for Colossus. Anything to deal with this extremely large Marine Marauder force here. So, I mean, it's going to be super important that he get that done. He also needs to send a scout over as well, so that is going to be helpful. The third up and running now for Frag almost immediately. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And it is going to be a planetary. Nicely done. And a 4th base. I love it. Taking the gold. He knows he's ahead. Going to continue to widen that gap. That is exactly what we got to do in these tournament matches. So game 2, man, he is gearing up to take game 2. That is going to be really, really tough for Noodlemaker to come back from this. Potential 2 wins here. So he's got to really hold on here. Let's take a look and see what he's got coming for us. There's the robotics bay. That's going to be super helpful. He does have a Twilight Council. I like that move, especially if he's going to go for some high temps. I think some Colossus and high temps, getting some serious DPS out and then doing a great job with his micro could potentially help him hold on here. But Frag has just got an enormous lead right now. Going to be going for, looks like a little bit of a harass. I like it, I like it. The command center, though, here at the gold is going down. Looks like it's going to complete just on time. And half out there on the live stream already calling GG, but not quite yet. He's got a little bit left in him. Here comes the force for defense. Oh, Robo Bay gonna go down. Boom! That is brutal, brutal loss. And then these guys gonna be scooting out of here. It's well, I mean, it appears that way. It does appear to be GG. I'm arguing with half right now, I guess. It's nice argument, but yeah, I mean, this appears to be a really tough situation for Noodlemaker at this point. I mean, if he disconnected or something, we would call game in Frag's favor. Obviously, I mean, he is enormously ahead. Yeah, 2 bases up. I mean, it's this brutal, brutal, brutal position. He would have to. It's going to come down to Frag making a critical error somewhere along the line, or Noodlemaker just pulling out some insane micro and potentially doing some harass along with it. But he's got to take do some economic damage to Frag if he intends to get anything done at this point, because on gold here he's going to have a planetary at the gold. I mean, this is going to be just impossible to break with like gateway units alone. But it looks like Frag not going to wait around. He says, okay, that force not big enough. I'm going to be moving out right now. Knows that he slowed his opponent down pretty solid. Stargate here, I don't know. Stargate, probably not the greatest choice, but that's okay. I mean, anything at this point that you can do to try and get a leg up is worth it, but it does not appear that that's going to be it. And Frag now maxed out, happily going to be upgrading like crazy, I assume. He could probably use another, yeah, he's got 2 engineering bays, look at that. +2/+2 on the way. There's the Void Ray. I'm not entirely sure what that Void Ray is going to be able to accomplish. There are way too many Marines on the field for that Void Ray to be super effective. Nice. 2-pronged attack here. And splitting the army. Nice job there by Frag. I love this 2-pronged attack. This is just absolutely beautiful. And there's the GG from Noodlemaker. Well done, Frag. That was phenomenal stuff. We will be going into game number 3 here in just a minute. Thank you guys for watching. Do not alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We will see you guys then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack, and we are headed into game 3 of tonight's finals in the Amateur Let It Ride. We are watching Noodlemaker versus Frag right now on Xel'Naga Caverns, MLG's version of that map. You can tell because it's got this little supply depot down here at the bottom of the ramp, preventing full wall offs, I guess. At least that's what it does, seems to try and prevent. However, you can bunker contain without having to be completely walled off. So, but it is what it is. It is there, and it does serve some kind of purpose, even if we don't know exactly what it is. But that's always a good telltale sign that you are on an MLG map. They like to put those neutral supply depots at the bottom of the ramp. But let's take a look here. Noodlemaker, wow. The pressure is definitely on Noodlemaker. He's done some pretty nice plays so far, but I mean that 4-gate that he tried in that last game, man, he was so close, you know, to pulling that off. But I mean, just so close, and then it just came down to Frag really stayed on top of repairing those bunkers, and those bunkers just held, and that was it. And behind that, Frag was macron up like crazy. It just turned into a really, really nice game for him. So well done for him. Kept his cool, did what he needed to do, make it happen. So the pressure is on. Frag is spawning purple. Again, down here in the bottom left, top right, we do find Noodle spawning as blue. Going to see a semi-wall off here of some kind. Looks like he may even actually wall off. Put his reactor or whatever he's going to get right there. And then another supply depot. We'll see if that's what he's going to do. But refinery going down for Frag as well. Nice looking opener so far from Noodle. There goes the gas. Probably going to saturate that right away. And gateway going to complete. Probably will see a cybernetics core off of that immediately. Let's take a look. And there goes the cyber core. There's the reactor and the wall off completing here for Frag. Got a Marine on the low ground. I wonder what that guy is going to be doing. He's like, get me back in the base. It's safer. I don't blame him. He's a small guy. Yeah, just a little guy. Just a little guy. That's okay. He can do some serious damage if microed correctly against maybe a Zealot or a Probe, for instance, in this matchup. Scout from Frag. Is he? Oh, he's testing first to see if there's an expand. No expand. So where's he headed now, I wonder? Just going to kick it for a while. Looks like he is just going to scout for the expansion. Wants to see when his opponent's going to expand. He'll be poking in and out here just to see what's going on the low ground. Not bad play here at all. Got a second gateway on the ground here for Noodle. Is he going to go for 3 and 4? We have seen a lot of 4 gating from him in the past. Third and no fourth. It does not appear. Probably going to go for 3-gate Robo, I would think. However, the Robo is late. Generally speaking, you want to get your Robo, I don't know. If you're going to 3-gate Robo, usually you get it right after your Cybernetics core in your first gateway. Not right after, but you don't usually get it before your second gateway. But, I mean, there's different ways to do it. I don't know. I mean, Act 2, you would probably know. Swift is out there, too. Swift, if you're out there, or you would probably know as well. I mean, I know you guys don't necessarily play Protoss all the time, but I mean, what's the best timing? Anybody out there? What's the best timing for your Robo if you're going 3-gate Robo? This doesn't look like a 3-gate Robo. There it is. There's the Robo. Poking in and out here. Frag did not see what he wanted to see there. Double gas now up for Noodlemaker. Going to be chrono boosting out some Immortals. He's getting together a nice looking force. He may go for a timing type push, either with 2 or 4 Immortals. Those are good timings to go out with. 2 is usually pretty good, and then 4 is kind of like this critical number. If you can get 4, it makes it pretty nice. So that's another good timing for pushing out with Immortals. We may end up seeing that. So it looks like Frag going to be going for some mech play here just a little bit. He does have a Banshee on the way. That will be interesting. And lots of Marines coming out on this reactor. Barracks. Like his little 1-1-1 build here. Does have his double gas. Siege tech is on the way for the tanks. That's going to be pretty nice. No upgrades on this tech lab here. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Thanks so much for responding to that, but I think you're right. I think usually if you're going to get your 3-gate Robo, you got to get the Robo a little bit sooner. You got to get your first Immortal out fairly soon, and then it's nice because you can get your Scout out right after your first Immortal. He's going to be pushing out across the map here with 2 Immortals. That's a pretty decent timing window here, and Frag going to be in the meantime sending a couple Banshees over to the base. And same time, Frag cruising out across the map with siege tanks and Marines. Is this going to make Noodle go for a base trade situation? I wonder. Could be interesting to see. Rutro, looks like we are about to see some sort of type of base trade. Tank does go down. We are at a base trade situation. Now, the nice thing for Frag is he is playing as Terran. He can just lift off some of this stuff, and indeed he does. There goes his orbital command. He is going to be out of there, taking out the entire economy here of Noodlemaker. Noodlemaker going to be in a lot of trouble because of that. This command center is going to go down, but that was the expand. And looks like Frag going to be tearing everything up here in the main of Noodlemaker, and then go back to defend and replace his command center and just be right back into the game. So, I mean, this is a tough spot for Noodlemaker. Brutal. He has got to try and keep these guys alive. Chasing them down here with the Marines. Nice work. Now he's got to snipe this Nexus. Nexus goes down, and that is going to be a game. Ladies and gentlemen, a good game, a good game. That is tons of fun. Did he get anything out? Oh, he's still got a pylon here. Oh my goodness. Noodlemaker does not quite know where his building is. He is going to go defend it till his dying day. However, this command center, orbital command rather, is not on fire. And here comes the snipe, and that is game. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. That was a nice conclusion to the evening. Frag taking a 3-game streak off of his opponent. Very, very well played. Love to see it. That was tons of fun. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Sign up for next week. Come out tomorrow night. We've got the pro tournament tomorrow night. That's going to be tons of fun. 5 o'clock then, so that'll be great. But hope to see everybody there. Donut Tab, always on StarCraft. We will see you guys next time.